Triple H held the world title 14 times. Every time, someone else's career ended. This is what WWE never says. When Triple H controls the booking, he controls who rises and who disappears. 5 names WWE wants you to forget. Booker T, WrestleMania 19. The crowd was fully behind him. Triple H won, then said on live TV, "Someone like you doesn't get to be champion." The match was scripted. That line was real. CM Punk, the biggest reaction in WWE in 2011. Triple H made him tap out on PPV, then slowly removed him from the top picture. Punk left in 2014. He said one word: politics, Batista, Evolution's chosen one. The moment fans fell in love with him, Triple H turned on him, then made sure Batista's push stalled every single time he got too close to the top. Rob Van Dam, the loudest crowd reactions of 2006, won the WWE title. Then Triple H lobbied backstage, loudly, to end the experiment. RVD's push, gone the same month. Goldberg came to WWE with a 173-0 legend. Triple H beat him at Backlash 2003. Goldberg left 6 months later. He said it himself. Politics ended his run before it could begin. 5 careers, 1 pattern. WWE calls Triple H the future. History says otherwise. Follow WrestleVault, one WWE secret they bury every single day.